that job when you are in the campus, if you can acquire, firstly you will gain confidence on you, not only for the online coding test. In the interviews, mostly you will be having or you will be getting the questions from DS and Algo, not from programming. Resume preparation is definitely very important step in the placements process, guys. So focus. Hello everyone. Very good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all the B.Tech or GATE aspirants. So all dear friends, you might be thinking of writing the GATE exam, or you might be looking for the campus placements. Ultimately, everyone will be looking for the bright career, right? And obviously, you will be looking to earn a handsome amount of salary. So, placement, agar aap, whether you may be taking at the campus placement while your graduation or after M.Tech, anyway, placement is inevitable, or mostly you would be looking for the placements, isn't it? So, if at all you need to get placed, so what are the tips you should follow so that there would be more chances to get placed? So today we are going to cover that. So I am Satya, welcoming you all to this wonderful, useful session. So why late? Let us start. So what are the tips every B.Tech student need to know for the placement? Firstly, why placement matter? Obviously it matters, isn't it? We are pursuing this or since childhood with lot of effort. We were studying and putting all the hard work because to have a bright career. Nowadays, for the bright career, this job is mostly chosen path. Of course, you might be pursuing the business, or you might be taking care of your own ancestors business, or you may start your own startup. But mostly for the bright career option means job. So that job when you are in the campus, if you can acquire, firstly you will gain confidence on you, and second, most importantly, within the campus, competition would be bounded, guys. Limited competition will be there. That may be pool campus or only on campus. Okay. The competition with whom, with how many you should compete will be comparatively limited compared with the open market. So, if at all you are looking for the placement, please give the priority to get placed in the campus. Okay. So, for which you need to definitely face the competition. So, how you have to face that competition? So, what should be your preparation? What should be your strategic preparation? So, what is the importance of campus placements? And not only for CS, of course, as we are from CS, let us talk about CS, but this would be useful for any branch student. Okay. And what is the need for strategic preparation? In this session, let us discuss. Now, firstly, if you are looking for CS oriented job, that may be into IT or networking or testing or development, whatever the name you take, definitely you will be expected to be good at coding. So you should be practicing to become master in the coding skills. So to strengthen your coding skills, definitely you should start with algorithms, you should know how to analyze the given problem, and for that problem you should understand what is the nature of input, what is the nature of output, input nature, output nature, constraints, and then you should think of the logic. So when you can understand the problem well and when you can analyze the problem well, then the solution would be just a step away. So 70% of the time you should be spending not in the coding, guys. So coding skill development means everybody might be thinking I should be doing programs just without any break. No, 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 no. You should do programming, but before you approach for programming, for what you are doing the programming, that you should analyze. Why I am doing like this only? Why I am writing this loop? Or why I am writing this particular statement? Why I am calling the function here? Like this, you should do proper analysis. And errors also you should understand. From the errors you can learn much. So if you are really looking to become good at coding, don't expect in one go or in the very first attempt I have to write the code for the given problem. Don't go with that expectation. No one, even the expert coder also, if a new problem is given, even you take the jump, ninja, professional, if you give a new problem, in the very first go, he will need not to get all test cases get through. Getting the point? So coding is not the one which you can prepare it instantly like a Maggi noodles. No. You have to work on it, exercise on it. Then only you will be getting the coding skills. So please understand, for this you should have the theoretical knowledge. One, you should have any programming language syntax or that programming language you should learn, and more importantly, programming language you can learn anything, C, C++, Java, that, this, anything, that is okay. More importantly, data structures and algorithms you should learn, because for placements nowadays, online coding test, competitive coding test, you might be heard of this TCS Ninja, TCS Code Vita, TCS NQT, conducted by TCS for the placement. Similarly, Infosys is conducting, Amazon is conducting, Google is conducting, Microsoft is conducting, CTS is conducting. Nowadays, all CMM level 5 companies are recruiting by conducting the online coding test. For that online coding test, this data structures and algorithms is very, very important. The knowledge on data structures and algorithms. And not only for the online coding test, in the interviews mostly you will be having or you will be getting the questions from DS and algo, not from programming. Because from the experience I am telling, guys, okay, I have 17 plus years of experience, in which I have got industry experience too. I worked in Google, and later on I have gone for the training into multiple software companies. I have many people who take technical interviews. So I am not just telling this randomly. I know what are the current scenario, and I know the process of interviews and all. So please understand, in the interviews you may not get programming oriented questions much, but you will definitely have the questions from data structures and algorithms. So keep an eye, focus on them. Data structures means what, sir? the very known topics like arrays, linked list. How do you reverse the elements in the linked list? And how do you insert or delete in the array? Agar if you pick up a language like Python, what are different ways to create an array in Python? And mostly multi-dimensional array access, trees, graphs like traversals in the trees, graph traversals, and graph related there are some algorithms like Prim's algorithm, Kruskal's algorithm, Dijkstra algorithm, right? So algorithms, mostly dynamic programming, greedy approach, and I can put divide and conquer. So please focus on these three algorithm problems, guys. DP, greedy, divide and conquer. Focus on these three algorithm design problems. I think it would be more than enough. Okay, and do practice. Start doing the coding with easy level problems you pick, because better late than never. If you have not started coding practice yet, please do start right now. Sir, where? There are many online sources. Some of the online sources here I have mentioned: Lead Code, Code Studio, G for G. Similarly, you have Code Chef, Hacker Rank, Hacker Earth. There are many sources. Just you should have a wish. Then there is no lack of sources, guys. So start. Early start is very always appreciated. If you have not started yet, at least start now. Don't be fear of the coding. If you start and doing the coding, slowly, you will be doing good. Okay. So firstly, I would like to say focus on data structures and algorithms along with coding practice. And now, when you have to do the practice for coding, don't think like suddenly I'll do some 20 problems and then for a month I don't do coding. Again I do some 30 problems. So like this, it won't work out. Coding practice need to be consistent. Just keep like daily I should solve one problem. Okay, daily may not be possible because of your college routine, or if you are a working professional because of your job and all. At least weekly you can keep some schedule, right? Like every weekend, Saturday, Sunday, or in a week, where whenever possible, I should solve dynamic programming these four problems. Like what array problems I should solve, or like longest increasing subsequence, longest common subsequence. Like this, we have some similar problems. Let's say there are 4 or 5 similar problems you found. So in this week, I am supposed to solve these model problems. Similarly, in another week, you keep pattern printing programs, maybe simple patterns. Some other week you keep some complex pattern printing programs. Some other week you keep string programs, reverse of a string, finding the common substrings, forming the substrings, like that. There are many problems you can do on strings. Some other week you keep these graph traversal oriented problems, graph algorithms. Like this, if you just sit and think, almost for 3 to 6 months, every week you will find problems, new problems. Consistently, if you just work for 3 to 6 months rigorously, definitely your coding skills will be improved. So consistently you have to do, guys. So I would like to say consistency is what the matter. While you practice consistently, you will automatically know why some test cases are not getting through, because of this time complexity. So once you start practicing, you automatically get the things. Acha, I have to now focus on reducing this time complexity. I have to work with another logic. So if you just start a step towards coding, automatically that coding drags you. Wherever you have to explore, that only drags you. I need not to tell. Okay. Now, building the strong resume. This is very, very important because you may be good at some skills. You are definitely eligible for that particular job. If you are being called for the interview, definitely you may be selected. But if you need to be called, how they will call you, how they will filter you with your resume. So resume should speak what you are. And that resume should be crisp and you should tell what you are with that resume in an effective manner. So by looking at the resume, first impression should be coming. So resume should be definitely effective. So how you can do? Some tips I can give is highlight these coding skills, whatever the coding skills you have, highlight them in the resume. And your projects, whatever the projects you worked on, maybe if you are a fresher, your academic projects, if you have working experience on what projects you worked on, like that, you please highlight your coding skills and key projects. Suppose you are applying for the networking profile, highlight networking skills. So job description and your resume you should match. The employer should feel like, yes, this resume match for my job description, my job profile. So you have to modify your resume in such a way that the given job description or the job skills, required skills are found in your resume. Okay. And if you have any achievements in the coding, like in certain particular coding test you stood first, or your team stood first rank or second rank, or all India level competition you won some gold medal or silver medal or bronze medal or so and so certificate, so and so participation, or you have given some seminar in so and so, you have worked so and so workshop, like this, whatever the contributions you have towards this particular profile or a particular skill set, please highlight them. So quantify achievements like you solved these many problems on so and so platform. Just an example here. Like that, please highlight them. And also, if you have pursued any internships or you by your own you have done any projects or you have attended any coding competitions, as I have mentioned just now, please highlight them. So in the resume, by looking at the resume, the first look should be like a stunning, like the employer should stare at your resume. Oh, what a skill set. Yes, I want this person. I want this person to be in my company. So you should get a call. So resume preparation is definitely very important step in the placements process, guys. So focus. And I can say many people will be focusing only in the very first round of the placement process. Nowadays, as I told, that is being online coding test. But after that, like if online coding test 100 people are through, for let's say 10 positions, 90 people will fail in the interview because they are not prepared. Usually 90% of the time students spend for the first round. Later round student will ignore. And please remember, between the rounds you don't find much time. For every company, don't give much time between the rounds. Only before the first round you get the time. First round is through, maybe on the very second next day or in 3 days you may have another round. Once that is through, maybe on the same day you may have another round of interview. So whenever you find time, prepare for complete placement process for all the rounds. Hope you are getting. And you also might be doing the same mistake, isn't it? Most of the time you will be spending only for the first round, not for all the rounds. So don't do that mistake. Interview is what the finally deciding round, no? So focus on that. So yes, your technical interview. How? Breakdown means coding round, system design, behavioral questions, like that. What are the type of questions you will be facing? You just group them accordingly. You prepare and give the answers. And try to attend mock interviews so that you will first understand your strengths and weakness, where you should focus on. If you have mother tongue influence, you can work on that. Where you are getting stuck, what kind of questions are actually troubling you, you can self assess and improve with these mock interviews. And peer group learning you can do, discuss the coding solutions. Okay, similar people can actually work on certain problem and discuss the approaches. One might be following one approach, another might be following another approach, you might be doing another approach. So keep all the codes together and try to find out the best and the understand the approach. Okay, so that is the way to learn and improve. So mock interviews prepare, where I have to do. See, there are multiple resources like Pram, interviewing.io, peers, like this. There are many resources, guys. Again, I repeat, just wish is what lagging. You wish to do something, many sources are available for you for everything today. Okay, so focus on preparing for the technical interview. And about this, I need not to tell much. You know, nowadays, without this, though you are a gem in coding, though you have very much talent, waste. You should be able to explore, express what are the skills you have, that too in a nice manner. So try to develop these soft skills and communication skills. This is also very important. So I don't want to talk much on it because I am not from the language background, but this will definitely plays a vital role. Sometimes though you are little weak in coding, these calm skills or soft skills will actually make you through and give you job. It happens sometimes. It doesn't mean with zero technical knowledge you can get through. You are somewhere lagging, just like 3 4 5% you are lagging, like, or in the competition 10% are through for particular job. In these 10, if you have soft skills and communication skills, definitely there are chances for you to be selected for that one job. So in the competition, this will definitely help you. Okay, and yes, today how well you will be networking yourself matters. And all the employers will be picking the profiles from different sources. One trusted source is nowadays LinkedIn. So try to be active on the networking sites, not these Insta posts and Twitters and all. I am not talking about that nonsense. Something useful you can do on social networking too, which helps for your career, which may give you a better job placement. So be active in the LinkedIn and social networking. That helps for your placements. Hope you understand what I mean to say. So try to build your network, enhance your network with your alumni and professionals, referrals, insights. Try to take their insights. Okay, so try to be in touch with your alumni. So try to build your LinkedIn profile as much as you can, so that from that LinkedIn your network grows and there will be multiple chances for your resume to be picked or getting the call for the interviews. Okay, do attend the coding events, webinars and all hackathons, so that your network grows. Okay, so all together guys, the key takeaways should be: work on data structures, algorithms, start coding, don't fear about coding, do consistent practice, build your resume well in an effective manner, do focus on the interview preparation and try to build your network. Okay, so I wish you all the very best. Hope you will get your dream job sooner. I believe this session helped you in understanding how you can get placed in the right job, that in the less time. So the placement tips are now clear. Once again, wish you all the very best guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye.